Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you can hear me. Oh, is this going? Not yet. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to use the new software that Facebook has today. How's it all going? Welcome to episode 11 of The Great Gathering. Here we are on the 30th of March, 2020, in the midst of all this pandemic craziness. Today, I want to start by just simply closing our eyes and taking a couple of deep breaths and bringing your awareness to this present moment, leaving everything else that is noisy and causing anxiety in you outside. So just close your eyes. That's my cat, sorry. Taking a couple of deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. One more. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Welcome everyone once again to this episode 11 of The Great Gathering. This is a weekly video that I do usually in a private Facebook group. Today I decided to do it on my personal page, simply because I think that it needs to also reach more people out there. Not everyone is in the Facebook group. So welcome to those who are joining in for the first time. My name is Sapna Chandaria, and I am an intuitive energy healer, an empowerment coach, an Akashic record healer. And I am very honored to be here with you all today. So let's just jump sort of straight into what today's video will be about. And of course, in this time of the pandemic and this time of the crisis, we are being bombarded with all sorts of information, the media, our friends, people that we believe we trust. And really the bottom line, I think, that is causing more anxiety and more fear and more panic in people is that we just don't know. Nobody really has a solid answer as to where this is about to go, what's going to happen. And it's this unknown that is really causing this major anxiety in people. And humans are creatures of habit, right? We love our habits, and habits keep us in this space of knowing what to expect, knowing how to behave, knowing how to respond. And so when we're not able to do that, we get thrown off. We start, settling into our fears. And I hope this makes sense. But what this really means is that ultimately we have to turn inward. When we don't have the answers from the outside, which is where we're so used to looking, the only place to really go is inward. And what does that mean? That means all of the stuff that's been happening, right? As we self-isolate, we need to breathe. We need to bring our awareness into this present moment. We need to trust ourselves. We need to find the courage to trust ourselves. We need to look at how we need to align into our own personal belief systems, and especially those belief systems that are working for us and those that are not. So the first thing today is really about truly understanding why it is that we are going inwards. And I'll touch on this again a little bit later as I speak about the surrender challenge that I'm launching later this week. So for now, the main thing is that I want to be able to help you to trust yourselves, to trust your instincts, to understand what it truly means to go inwards. Okay. So I invite you to just close your eyes for a second, and I'm going to guide you through a visualization to help you open your hearts, because this is really where our answers lie, answers that are relevant to us in our own lives, in our own journeys, and where our power is. Our power is in our heart. Okay. So just closing your eyes, taking a deep breath. I want you to imagine that your feet are firmly planted on the ground. And from the ground, you are receiving an amazing infusion of light from Mother Earth. The healing light of the earth is coming up through the bottom of your feet, up into your ankles, your legs, your knees, your thighs. Moving upwards with every inhalation, you're bringing the light further up into your body. And as it comes through your hips, you're activating your root chakra. And it moves further up into your sacral area, to your lower back, up into your solar plexus, in your heart, your throat. Remember that as this light moves upwards, it opens up your front energy field as well as the back energy field. So if you're holding any tension in your back, just breathing through it and letting it go. Light moves up into your throat, up into your third eye, and out of the top of your head, the center of your crown. And just going all the way up, connecting you to whatever energy is in your highest and best, whether it's Source, God, Creator, Allah, Jesus, Buddha, whatever that is for you. Now, I just want you to visualize that this energy is also of the highest vibration. And as you keep breathing in, your awareness now settles into your heart, and visualizing your heart chakra opening and being able to receive healing, to feel the strength of who you are from that heart chakra. It feels soft, quiet, gentle, but powerful. Apologies for the background noise. There's still life out there. And as you take your awareness into your heart, just breathe. I want you to feel like as if you're breathing from your heart. So with every inhalation, your heart is expanding. With every exhalation, it's coming from your chest and not just your throat. Just sitting in this energy, feeling into that power of the heart. And if there are any thoughts that come through, that's okay. Just to observe them, not to feel like you need to follow them. Sorry, I'm just going to close this window. Oh. Just to feel them, see them, and to start really becoming the observer of your thoughts. To start learning how to not engage and not to follow them. Hi, sweetie, come. Just observing, are the thoughts positive, are the thoughts negative, and to not really put any kind of label on them, but to see them for what they are. Okay, and as you're in this state of receiving, I'm going to bring in an energetic download from Source to help you boost your immune systems, to help you stay calm and peaceful. So just keeping your eyes closed and breathing, keeping your awareness in the present moment. Wonderful. Thank you for that. So, the second topic that I wanted to bring up today and talk about is this concept of separation and how we keep hearing that, this virus is happening to everyone and that we are all connected. And really, the goal of this is, for me anyway, for people to understand that, yes, we are all equal and that we are all from the same place. We all come from Mother Earth, and we contribute to the collective consciousness. We're connected to the collective consciousness. Yet most of us feel separate. Most of us feel like as if we don't belong to each other. And the separation is caused by either our economic status, our race, age, different cultures. And this is something that we really need to start pushing past and pushing through, because separation is only a construct of the ego and the limited mind. By separating ourselves, we think and we believe that we are different, we are better than others, and we need to somehow hold on to that concept of being better than others, because that makes us feel good about ourselves. It makes us rise somehow above our fear. And this is not really true, because actually all this just simply comes from the ego and not from the heart. And ultimately it just keeps us in our limited sense of who we are. Whereas now, with everything that's going on, we need to start expanding into this feeling that we are all one. And yet, we're used to just sitting in this energy of separating ourselves from those that are different from us, those that are not as able as we are, maybe those that have a different sexual orientation to us, just everyone is different. And what we have to remind ourselves is that this is the beauty of life, that if we were all the same, we would just be really bored and boring. And how do we really embrace our unique stories, our unique personalities, our unique energy, because this is how we create not only variety in the world, but this is how we each bring our unique purpose to life and our soul's voice to life. So when we live in this energy of separation, it's not useful to us, first of all, and we limit ourselves, as well as we are not really coming from a place of our personal power. Because if we were, we would look for ways to include everyone. We would look for ways to, um, be able to meet other people where they are, as well as maintain our own vibration and have other people meet us where we are. Energetically, frequencies are really important here, and vibrations are really important, because if we carry a vibration of separation, we are either feeling insecure in ourselves, which is why we try to create these scenarios where we act like as if we're better than others, we have more money than others, and therefore that makes us better. Think about where your life is sitting, where your choices and your views on separation are. How can you be more inclusive to anyone and everyone? Doing a good deed every day, just smiling at a stranger. Well, I guess that's sort of limited now, but what are the different ways that we can be inclusive of each other? Yeah. So separation is a really big part of this conversation, and what we need to do to start breaking those barriers down and really seeing each other from the divine energy that we carry, right? Remember that Namaste means the divine in me sees the divine in you. And what is that really? What is that energy? What is that true frequency that we can carry, right? So we approach each other with no judgment, with no criticism, without this feeling of somehow the other person is going to try and take something away from me, whatever that may be. Okay. So just calling your awareness to all of these levels of separation that we create for ourselves, right? Nobody ever creates, sorry, that was my cat. Nobody ever creates that separation for us. We create that for ourselves. And finally, for today, I want us to really appreciate where we are and to bring in gratitude for everything that we have. And even in these times that seem tough, because we have to step out of our comfort zone, we have to think differently, we have to look at life differently, we have to look at others differently, we have to look at ourselves differently. There is so much to be grateful for, so much. And I would really invite you to write your list of things that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my home, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for nature and the fact that now the air is finally getting so much cleaner. I don't know if you've noticed, maybe this is something that hasn't come to your awareness, but when I look at the sky, I see it's so much cleaner. The air is so much clearer. Um, you know, things are cleaning up, right? The earth is finally being able to breathe again. I'm so grateful for that. I'm grateful for this time to be able to go inward and not feel guilty about it, not feel like as if I have to create the time, but also that it's been forced upon us in a way. And so to take absolute advantage of that. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful that we're all in this together. And I'm excited, and I know that we will get through this. And this is the time that we have been asking for. This is the time that we have been given to truly step into our power. So, thank you all for being here with me and listening to me every single week, trusting me, knowing that I am able to somehow bring a positive influence, help you understand yourselves better. So I'm truly grateful for that. And today I'm just going to end on something that kind of happened to me the other day. And it was Saturday night. And in Kenya, we have been sort of in curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. starting Friday. And of course, typical Kenya, sitting here in curfew and our main power lines snap. So there I was sitting in the dark, trying to just contemplate on whatever was happening around me. And it really just hit me that actually all these years we have really been reliant on external tools. We've been reliant on university degrees. We've been reliant on jobs. We've been reliant on external tools to help us get through life, money, recognition from others, um, of course, learning skills, how to use a computer, how to code, how to write an email, how to get online, how to be digital, etc., etc., etc. These are all external tools. And it just really hit me that what we really need right now to get through this, energy of the pandemic, is to start understanding what our internal tools are. And our internal tools are courage, trust, alignment, ultimately surrender. And I feel that Source guided me to create this challenge for surrender because not only did I have to go through it myself, I've been through this entire process that I am bringing to all of you in my own life. And surrender was truly that turning point where, on the one hand, I stopped giving a shit about so much that I worried about, that I carried, that I stressed about. And I was finally able to just hand it over to the divine and be able to accept, first of all, myself, and also accept that my life and our lives are meant to be abundant. If we carried on relying on external tools, which external tool is going to tell us that actually it is our divine birthright to be abundant, to have money, to have the life that we want? Not a single one. And this is why this work of our internal tools is so important. And so I really encourage you to sign up for this 21-day challenge. Every day I'm taking you through a specific theme, starting with awareness, going to being present with courage, understanding courage, what it is to trust. I spent 2 days on trust. It's not 2 full days. It's, literally a 20 to 30-minute time of awareness and just total focus from you to give you a teaching, to give you a prompt for you to work on, either through journaling, through just contemplation. I also bring you a meditation and a visualization and a healing and an energy healing every day. So, again, we're going into alignment. We're going into what it means to be limitless. What does it feel like? We're going into what it feels like to be aligned, what it feels like to have courage, what it feels like to have patience and softness. And again, there's so much that I've probably not included, but this is a beginning. And please do reach out if you want more information. Sign up for my Soulful Living group, sign into my Soulful Living page, and all the information is there. This is really going to help you over the next 21 days of the unknown. We don't know. Are we going into lockdown? Are we staying, in quarantine? I do think that we are going to continue in quarantine. I mean, we've already been in quarantine for 2 weeks, and I only see at least 2 or 3 more weeks of this. And so, how can you come out on the other side feeling more like who you were meant to be, your authentic self, more empowered, clear, focused, energized, ready to take on whatever is on the other side of this pandemic? So, I wish you all good good energy, good vibes, the highest and the best to you all. And I'm excited for this. I'm excited to be able to bring you such groundbreaking information. It's directly from source. It is my 20 plus years of being a student and a healer and a teacher of the healing arts. And I truly hope to see you on this course. For today, I will leave you with love, blessings, gratitude, and strength, clarity. Do some yoga, go for a walk, make sure that you are moving your physical body every single day, and really just energizing, keeping your immune systems high. With that, lots and lots of love to you all.